Hey, what's up everybody? This is your fellow Luis from the social table, and well, for today's conversation, I want to bring up a question. How to make social distance work in the suburbs? Well, indeed, suburbs are overloaded with people, which make these coronavirus cases even harder to be dealt with. For example, some people live like not some people, but most of them live in a small house with small rooms, and the only way that they can see the sunlight is going to the streets. And even some teenagers or some adults are taking some risks because they need to go somewhere. And due to that, the odds for of controlling the virus in those areas are very low, especially because they've got no facilities around. However, some suburbs are handling this very well, and we can take Paraisópolis as an example. Paraisópolis is a slum located in the south side of São Paulo, and they got an interesting way to manage the community over there, which, in my opinion, that's the best way I have seen so far. So they got around 400 people to be responsible for a certain number of houses and check if anybody is in need of something. For example, let's say that I live in the street 7 of Paraisópolis. So they got a person who is going to be the president of the street, and that person is going to be responsible for everything. Let's say I am in need of something or my neighbor is in need of something, and both of us can go down to that person and report what is going on. For example, if there is no enough food for us to go through this month, so that person is going to handle that, is going to talk to other people, and he's going to provide things for my family, for my neighbor's family, and everybody who is in need of that. Which for me, like for real, that is an incredible way to deal with this virus in those areas because they've got no facilities, so no hospitals around, no ambulance or something like that to save them. And even if you go to the hospitals, we know that it's very overloaded too. Many people are there like waiting to be assisted by some doctors. Things are being like very crazy, okay? And this community is really incredible. I gotta applaud that for real. Well, the community itself is supporting each other in the best way possible. Like women who live there, they are making masks for people and also cooking to those who's got no income. We know that many people lost their jobs, not only people from the community, but most of them lost their jobs and like they've got no money. And lack of money is a problem in our marriage, in our family. So if there's no money, we start to get stressed out. Like if I'm married, me and my wife is start some arguing, which makes no sense. We know that it starts just because of the lack of money. So the community itself is making sure that nothing is going to miss in nobody's family. And they also hired some ambulances and doctors to assist the residents of the community. For example, no hospitals around, but they've got some ambulances. So if anybody needs to go to the hospital, the ambulances are going to take them right away and make sure that the person is going to be safe in time. And even the doctors, for example, if anything is happening with you, the doctors are going to pre-assist you over there and see what's going on. If that is really a coronavirus case, then the ambulances is going to act for in favor of your life. Okay, so I really admire what these suburbs are doing, especially Paraisópolis, because it's managing the community way better than the president of the country of Brazil is doing. So Bolsonaro should take Paraisópolis as an example and learn how to deal better with this coronavirus case, which is quite impossible to happen as the suburbs are like programming everything to keep in quarantine, but the president is like supporting people to protest. So it's something that doesn't make sense for me. While some people are trying to be safe, some other people are risking their lives just for some stupid thing. Anyway, also something that is happening in the community is that the schools over there is providing some rooms for them. For example, let's say that you are in suspicion of coronavirus. So you can go and stay in that school in order to make a self-isolation, because the house over there is very small, so it's quite hard for you to not get in contact with your mother, like you're going to go through the same room and all of those stuff. So the school is providing some rooms for you so you can be like very isolated from everybody. And they're still learning the best way to make this happen, because people who are confirmed with coronavirus are going to stay in the school too, but they cannot mix them up. For example, if I am in suspicion, I cannot be with somebody who is already confirmed, because maybe mine is a false alarm and the one is already true, so I can get infected by that too. So I want to say congratulations to those people who took attitude and made that happen in a great way, in order to make, like, we know that poor people are going to suffer more with this coronavirus, and what Paraisópolis is doing is making them suffer less. So thank you and congratulations for this initiative that they are doing. And I hope that everything works out for them. So guys, this is the conversation for today. If you like this history, if you like this, and if you want to say congratulations, just write a comment right down right here. And if you like the video, thumbs up. If you see this on Instagram, just double tap the screen, and I'm really going to appreciate that. It means you are liking and you are enjoying the contents that I'm posting right here. So this is your fellow Luis from the Social Table. I see you in the next video. See you!